In this quick video, I'm going to show you how to grow a lot of cucumbers in a small amount of space. The first thing you're going to want to do is construct a trellis. I have here this conduit piping. I was able to build a frame that just sits into this 4x8 raised bed. I have all the details on how I built this in another video, but basically it's just conduit piping to create a frame. What you'll then need to do is put string down for each cucumber plant. The string is then attached to the base of the cucumber plant, and you slowly wind and train the plant up this string. Now you can use any cucumber variety, but I'm using Marketmore 76 as well as this other Japanese variety I got from Baker Creek Seeds. I really like these. They're very large and long. Another benefit about growing zucchini vertically is that it grows more uniform. So if this was growing on the ground, it'd probably have some flat spots. It wouldn't look as nice. So growing zucchini vertically, it's very easy to find. It's just dangling, and you can easily harvest, and they're more uniform. Now some other tips. You want to keep the bottom area open. So you want to prune the lower leaves to create a lot of airflow. Now any leaves that look diseased, you want to prune these off. I'm not doing a great job of pruning here. I probably should prune a lot more of these lower leaves. Second of all, you want to add mulch to the base to prevent weeds. Now you can see here I have grass clippings, and this will keep the soil moist and suppress weeds. I probably need to add another layer and do some weeding because you can see that there are some weeds that are popping up here. Another important thing is you want to harvest regularly to keep production up. For example, you can see this cucumber, which is on the base of the plant, it's starting to show stripes and it's getting fat. This is overripe, and you don't want overripe fruit on the plant because the plant will think that it's done its job to reproduce because the seeds are getting bigger, and that's really the plant's main focus, is to reproduce. So when it creates overripe cucumbers, it thinks its job is done and it will start to slow production. Harvest vigorously. Now the twine that I'm using here is baler's twine, and you get a big roll, and it's really inexpensive and it'll last you a really long time. I'll put a link. Now the twine I'm using here is baler's twine. Another tip is to keep cucumbers frequently watered. So I have here drip irrigation that actually goes underneath the mulch, and I water daily. So make sure that you're watering the cucumber daily, and try not to use overhead watering. The goal is to keep these leaves dry because cucumber is susceptible to disease, and wet leaves can encourage disease. Another question I see a lot towards the end of the summer are people asking, why are my cucumber plants slowing production? Cucumber plants normally will slow production towards the end of the season. That's totally normal. They only last so long. Unlike pepper plants, which will keep producing as long as the weather is warm. So you may want to start another set of cucumber plants at the beginning of the summer or in the middle of the summer for succession planting. Okay, and finally, plant spacing. So I grew these at about 2 per square foot, and you can do that. You can grow them this close when you're growing them vertically. And as far as starting indoors, I started these indoors about 2 weeks before my last expected frost, and then I planted them out 2 weeks after the last expected frost. You don't want to start cucumbers too early indoors because they grow quite fast, and you don't want to put them out too early because they're really susceptible to frost. Now for fertilizing, I didn't do anything special. I only added a little bit of compost to the soil at the end of the growing season last year. And that's it, just top dressed with organic compost. Thanks for watching, and if you're ready to start planting your next spring garden, head over to planbygarden.com. It's as easy to enter your location, selecting your garden layout, and choosing the veggies you want to grow. We'll then do the rest, sending you your personalized PDFs with visual planting schedules, helpful guides, and layout optimized for maximum yields. Get started now and visit planbygarden.com today. You also might be interested in this video on the left, how to build the trellis seen in this video, and this video on the right, which is my most recent.